Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? Well, I cooked my salmons on my last video. So now on this half of the video, I'm going to do a taste test and let you know how my salmons turn out. Raise the plate up a little bit so you can see the food. Okay, so I'm going to let you know how the salmon tastes. Okay. That's good. I tell you, if you haven't tried putting a little meal in your salmon patties, give it a try. It will just, if you're using like flour or something, it'll knock the flour out of the park. The meal give it just a whole different taste. I still like to put a little bit of my crackers in there. Sometimes I'll use meal only, but usually I always will add just a little bit of saltine crackers, and I just crush them all up. It's really good. Put a little bit of black pepper on my grits. Just a little bit of Louisiana on my patties. Plus, I cooked the patties. I put a little bit of Louisiana in the patties when I was cooking them. I don't use Louisiana hot sauce all the time. I used to when I was younger. But now I like it on certain things. It's really good. This is so good. It's just a perfect combination with these grits. I got orange juice with just a little bit of ginger ale. It's good. Well, I have a video that it's a premiere video. I set it to go out on Friday, last Friday, because this video today is Thursday. As I mentioned earlier, today is let me think. Today is the 11th of November. So I have a video coming out tomorrow, Friday, the 12th. Pretty much about the struggles of gaining weight, living with being overweight, and about post gastric surgery, be it gastric bypass, gastric sleeve, any of those surgeries, or just losing weight on your own. It's really hard sometimes to really keep that weight off. So I did a video on that because starting Friday, the 15th, I'm turning over a whole new leaf. I have to. It's like I'm fighting for my life. And for my peace of mind. Because you know when you're overweight, like I said in my video, it's just a constant thing. You always, every morning you're entertaining that thought, and I'm sick of it. So I enjoyed the way I felt when I first lost the weight. I mean, I haven't gained it all back, but I've gained a significant amount of weight back. It's too much for me to be healthy. I think I'm getting a little full. That's one thing I'm grateful for, is that since I had the gastric sleeve surgery back in 2014, and although I'm gaining weight, I still cannot eat a big plate of food, which normally, even eating off a smaller plate like this, I normally don't even eat off this size plate. I'm doing it because it's flat and you can see what I have on my plate. But normally I have a shallow bowl that I eat out of, probably about 4 inches across. And I've been eating out of little small bowls like that since 2014. And even if I go and buy a dinner from somewhere, buy food, I always bring it home and put the amount that I'm going to eat in that bowl. Because sometimes if you sit food in front of you, you'll keep nibbling. Even you'll get full and you'll wait a while and you'll go back and nibble again. So I do have some of my good habits that I have maintained. But the hardest time has been during this pandemic. So I'm real grateful that I still have some of my good habits, because I can eat, but even still, I can only eat so much. When I really think about it, when I first had the gastric bypass, the gastric sleeve, I probably could eat, after I healed and I was back on solid food, I probably could eat, if you would add it all together, I probably was eating like a half a cup of food per meal. And now, I probably could eat a full cup of food per meal. But that full cup, like even this food that I had here, if I would have put it in a plate, what I've eaten just now, it probably would add up to about a full cup of food. But when I was pushing 400 pounds, I wouldn't have a plate like this. I would have a full-size plate, a big plate. And I could eat it all. If I went somewhere like Piccadilly, like a Piccadilly type restaurant, and got a meal, you know, just think about a balanced meal, meat, vegetables, starch, whatever, bread, I could eat it all. But now if I go get a meal like that, even at this point in my life, I probably could eat off that meal maybe about 3, maybe even 4 times. So I still can't eat the amount of food that I used to eat back in early 2014. So I'm so grateful for that. It's just the bad habits I got to cut out, far as drinking things with sugar. And I just started that maybe in the past 4 months, drinking sugary drinks. That's something that I had not went back to until lately. So now that's something that I know I have to cut out, because that's a lot of calories when you're drinking sugary drinks. That's calories that you're not chewing. And something else that I probably have to cut out. I used to love chocolate, but I don't really love chocolate like that anymore. It's too sweet for me now. I mean, like a Snickers bar or something like that, or M&Ms. I used to love stuff like that pre-surgery, but post-surgery, the taste of M&Ms or Snickers is too sweet, and I know it's too sweet for me now. But you know, occasionally I still will try to eat one of those little miniatures, and it's not a pleasant experience, but it's just bad habits are hard to totally die down. And then what you're used to doing in your mind, sometimes if it's there and it's handy, you'll pick it up. So we just have to really be conscious, I have to be conscious of what I'm putting in my mouth. And I'm going to start doing that more. I'm preparing my mind now. I've been preparing my mind for a while because I know what I have to do. Because the way I feel right now, I don't like it. Even since I started doing YouTube, I've gained weight. Probably gained about 10 pounds since I've started doing YouTube. So I don't like it. I'm going to still be cooking or whatever, because a lot of times when I'm cooking on YouTube, I'm cooking for other people anyway. So I will be filming videos with me cooking or whatever. And people love my cakes, so I can cook cakes and they can take it with them. But for me, Miss V, I don't have time for it, because all those things, they don't like me, and they show me for what they do to me. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there, to let everybody know what my journey is. But I've been wanting these salmons, so that's why I fixed that this morning, because I'll be eating salmons along the way, but they won't be fried. I'll probably make them up and perhaps put them in the oven, because I have oven fried salmons before. I don't like them as well, but they'll do. And also certain things that I'd be wanting to drink, even orange juice. I won't be drinking that either, because it has a lot of sugar. That's not something that I drink on a regular. Just now and then I get a taste with, stuff like that. But I'm cutting all of that out because I'm craving for the feeling that I had when I first lost weight. And that craving is stronger. It's a stronger craving than any craving that I have for food. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all watching my video. And don't forget that little button down there, right there in that corner right there, right over there. Please hit that subscribe button and cut on your notifications, so when I drop a video, you'll be notified. And please hit the thumbs up so everybody knows that you like my video. Thank you so much. And I hope that everybody enjoyed my video, because I certainly enjoyed being here with you. And I'll see you the next time in my next video. Bye-bye.